Is it? Oh, it's recording, isn't it? Okay, well, that's good. Hello then, my name's Nigel Harrow. I was told by Dr. Scargill, Mrs. Marion Scargill, that is, that I ought to record my experiences at the Haven Institute. For reflection, she says. She's very kind and very encouraging. It's my first week there, technically. I've only been there 2 days, mostly shadowing senior staff and getting used to the residents. It's nothing like I expected. Everyone seems so, well, gentle, quiet. I would have thought that somewhere like that would have felt cold, but it doesn't. There's a warmth to it. Like they really do want to help people, you know. I know that my father doesn't think too much of it. He said it's a waste of time. Charity work dressed as science were his exact words. Mrs. Scargill says that the work's about understanding connection, not just science, like empathy. She has this belief that some people are born different, not broken, which I like. It's hopeful. Mum would have liked her. Anyway, I'm supposed to be assisting with intake forms next week, cataloguing new residents and learning the procedure. They've even given me an office key. Well, a desk, but still. I can't quite believe it, to be honest. Oh, how do you... Okay, sorry. There we go. Yeah. Oh. Okay. I do feel like this is where I'm meant to be. Haven's, it's good. And I think they'll do good things. I really do believe that. Okay, okay, how do you, stop? Okay, hi, again. So, it's been a few months since I started at Haven. I'm still really excited. Like really, the work is it's amazing. And Mrs. Marion Scargill, she's brilliant. She really cares about the people, I swear, and she likes me too, which is always helpful. Yeah, come on, I need to... Okay, right. Here's the news. I'm being transferred, yeah, to the West Wing. Fuck. I don't know, it sounds scary, and it is the wing where they keep all the hostile adults, you know, the ones that aren't easy. But I wanted to challenge myself, right? See what Haven's all about. Yeah, I can handle it, I think. I saw one of their abilities today, and I mean, fuck me, like, it's not something that you see every day. It's like the intensity of it. I didn't expect to feel that kind of fear, but it's okay. It's scientific observation and data, and I just need to remind myself of that. Yeah. Anyway, new wing, new people. It's going to be interesting. I need to be quick on my toes, that's for sure. But I'm still here to learn, to help, and to make a difference. I hope so. West Wing. Come on, Nigel, you can do this. But yeah, okay. Wish me luck, and I'll give you an update on it all soon. This fucking thing on. Right. Another day, another fuck up of the brain. Well, maybe not a fuck up, but just feelings. Today at Haven, one of the subjects in the West Wing, well, they reminded me of Mum. I can't explain it. I don't know. Maybe it was the way that they moved or the way they looked at me, and I could just see it all. The constant need to be good and to please someone and to not fuck something up. And it just brought it all back. The sermons, the prayers, the constant guilt. I can feel her everywhere, and I hated that. I could feel it. I didn't want to feel like that. I wanted to be strong, you know, be a better man than she ever thought I could be. Anyway, that was today. Fucking hell, what a day. Alright, cool. Last tip before I have to leave home for a little bit. Yeah, it's weird. Today I've just been thinking all day about what I'm leaving behind, you know. Not just Mum, but the memory of her, but this room, my books, even Dad yelling from the other room. Things that are familiar, you know. Fucking, I'm scared. I know it's part of the job, part of Haven, but still, like, I don't want to be just another cog in that machine, you know. I want to, I don't know, make a difference, do some good. I saw a lot today at Haven. Things that made me feel nervous. Things that reminded me of why I can't stay at home forever. Things I can't unsee, you know. I don't know how much of me I'll be able to keep. My hope, my decency. I'll try. I have to. Anyway, that's it. This is the last time I'll be recording from here, from home, safe, for a while anyway. Yep. Alright, okay. Tip 5. Here we are. Yeah, so I wasn't meant to be at home today. Living in the staff quarters made sense, you know, closer to the patients, closer to the labs, all that stuff. But I got a call this morning from Clara saying that Dad's sick. Turns out he isn't, not sick at all. He's downstairs doing whatever Dad does, you know, reading a newspaper, grumbling at the radio, whatever. I think Clara just wanted to make an excuse to make me come home. Typical. Yeah, anyway, no emergency, just false alarm. It's nice to be home for a bit though. Change of scenery. Haven's, well, it's busy. It's nice to take a step back for a bit, Actually, something interesting happened today. I met a girl, first time ever, Maggie, psychology student at uni. We met outside the lecture hall, both waiting for a cellular biology class to start. She's very bright, friendly, asked a few questions about the lecture, and I somehow ended up explaining a few things. Not that I was planning on teaching. Yeah. Anyway, we talked for a few minutes before the lesson started. Not long, but nice. First time meeting someone at uni. And I don't know. It wasn't awkward. It was normal. Right. Haven's fine for me. Haven's fine without me for a few hours. Sorry. Dad's fine. Clara's dramatic as ever. I'll head back to the quarters in a few hours. Just thought I'd record whilst I'm at home, Try to keep on track of things, little moments. Yeah. Cool. Okay. Tip 5 complete. I'll see you again soon. I'll head back to Haven and hopefully nothing's on fire when I return. Cool. All right. Tip 6. Here we go. Today was interesting. Haven's, well, I mean, it's amazing, but I just didn't realise there was this much to learn. There's plenty of pages. The patients are unlike anything I would have expected. Some of the abilities, the things that they can do, it's incredible. And there's so much that we don't understand yet. So many opportunities to study and to see, to figure out what's possible. I had a moment today at the lab when I was observing a few tests. Nothing major, just basic stuff. But I thought, what if there's more that we could do? Carefully, ethically, but push the limits. And I don't want to be misunderstood here. Like, I still believe in helping people. That's why I'm here. But sometimes help means understanding completely, and understanding completely takes dedication. I asked a few of the other staff. Everyone's cautious. They all follow the protocols. And I don't blame them. But I want to see what lies beyond the protocols. Anyway, that's where my head's at. Haven is a place of learning, and I intend to make the most of it. Yeah. All right. Tip 6 complete. Back to the lab tomorrow. And I have a feeling that this week's going to be enlightening. Tip 7. I literally couldn't wait to record this. Okay. Today I did something that I shouldn't have. I stayed late in the lab on my own, nobody watching me, and I tested a small sample on myself. Just a minor, just to see how the body would react. Careful, calculated. It was fascinating, like the way the body adapts, the way the mind can change. I felt something like a spark, and it terrified me, but in a good way, right? Because it proves that there's potential, real, undeniable potential. And I know I need to be careful. I know it, but part of me wants to push this further, to understand everything, to know everything. I'm not reckless. Not really. I'm careful. I take notes. I measure. I control. But if I don't explore this, then someone else will. And the possibilities are just too vast, and I don't trust them. Anyway, tip 7. I need some sleep. Back to the lab tomorrow. More testing, more learning, and maybe, just maybe, we'll see what the mind and body are really capable of. Okay, right. This is tip 8. I finally moved into the staff quarters. It's strange not being at home. Feels too quiet some nights. Anyway, I've been carrying on with my development, with my self-testing, and it's working. Not working in a complete sense, but there's results, measurable ones. I've formalised it now, not just samples and theory. I've given it a name. APEX, Adaptive Potential Enhancement Experiment. It's about unlocking what's already there, not forcing it, not like the others. This is guided, controlled, has to be controlled. I've been dosing in small increments, microdosing really, just enough to observe the effects. Heightened awareness at first, clarity. Patterns start to become more obvious. Like, everything connects in ways it never has before. But then there are side effects. Nothing unmanageable. Sleep's difficult. Yeah. I don't really sleep anymore. Not properly anyway. And there's this noise. No, not noise. It's like thoughts that aren't mine. No, that's not right either. It's like my brain is ahead of me. It's temporary. It's just my brain adapting. It's just adaptation. That's what Apex is about. Yeah. You can't unlock something without a bit of instability. That's science. I've started documenting everything. Every experiment, every change, every reaction. If I can stabilize this, if I can refine it, we won't need containment. We won't need sedation. We can fix it. All of it. I can fix it. Maggie says I should be careful. I am careful. I'm more careful than in any of those. I've thought everything through. They don't see it. They just see contain, suppress, and ignore. I'm not going to ignore it. But sometimes it's like something's looking back. No, that's just fatigue. It's working. It has to. Okay. Tip 9. I thought I'd do something a little different. Talk about something else other than all of that. Maggie. Or Magnolia, technically. God, she hates that. She absolutely hates it. She says it sounds like a cheap candle or a cheap perfume at the back of a chemist. Yeah, just Maggie, or Mags, as I like to call her. She lets me get away with that. She's still at uni. Psychology. Proper psychology, not this. Shouldn't have anything to do with Haven. No connection at all, which is probably for the best. Yeah. She sees things differently. People, I mean. She talks about behaviour, trauma, conditioning real things, observable things, not abilities. We met up again before I moved out here. Had a coffee. Well, I had a coffee, she had a tea, obviously. She keeps asking why I always look like I haven't slept. Don't really have an answer for that. She's not thrilled that I'm here. Somerset, I mean. She said, you've gone from London to this. Says it's too far, too quiet. Didn't mean it unkindly, just honest. She asked what I actually do here. I told her research, medical, which is true, just not all of it. She wouldn't understand. Not properly. You can't explain Haven without it sounding wrong. She worries, I can tell. Keep saying I don't sound like myself on the phone. I've told her it's just the hours, the work, adjustment period. Which it is, that's all it is. She said I should come back to London for a few days, take a break. I said I'd try. I do like talking to her though. It's normal. She calls me Nigel. Not Doctor, not Mr. Harrow or anything like that. Just Nigel. Max. Yeah. Anyway, that's enough for tonight. Yeah. I won't tell her about Apex. It's just fucking ridiculous, man. Yeah, alright. Right, tip 10. Yeah, I might as well record this. Reflection. That's what she wanted, innit? Yeah. Scargill found out. Of course she did. Fucking hell. Months of work, and she shuts it down like it's nothing, like it's dangerous or something. Yeah, it is dangerous. That's the whole point. That's why it matters. They're just a breach of protocol. Self-endangerment, unethical practice. Step away from the research, Nigel. Shouldn't understand. None of them do. They sit there behind glass, watching, writing things down and pretending like that's enough. It's not enough. I was close. I know I was close. And now I'm here. Sent home like a fucking child. Oh, take a break, she said. Clear your mind. That's gonna fix anything. And Clara won't stop hovering. Keeps asking if I'm alright. Keeps looking at me like she knows that something's wrong. And Dad, oh, Reginald's fucking loving it. I knew that place had been no good for you. I told you it's not proper work. He said that Mum would be disappointed, which is, I mean, it's not fair. I'm not doing anything wrong. I'm trying to fix something. Yeah. Mum used to say, she used to say that God sees everything. Every thought, every wrong turn. And I've been thinking about that a lot. And whether no, that's stupid. That's her. That's not me. This is science. Yeah? It's real. It's measurable. It's not sin or whatever the fuck she used to call it. It's not. Is it? No. No, it's not. Scargill's wrong. She's cautious and she's doing the job, but she's wrong. I'll be back. And I'll continue, whether they like it or not. Apex will work. It has to. Okay. Tape 11. Yeah, I'm still at home. Still following Scargill's instructions. I haven't had Apex in about 3 days, maybe 4. It's manageable. Unpleasant, but manageable. Sleep's like not really happening. I lie down, close my eyes, but my head keeps going. Thoughts don't stop. They loop, you know. It's quieter than what it was when I was on it, but slower. You know, it feels like I've been brought down and everything takes longer and feels heavier. There's a kind of ache, not pain necessarily, not like that, but just absence. Yeah. I keep thinking I can push through it, but it's just like adjustment, you know. This is what normal is supposed to feel like. I don't know if I ever knew what normal felt like. Clara says I look tired, and Dad says I look better. I don't think he means it kindly. Keep thinking about Mum a lot again. Not in a dramatic way, just small things like her voice, the way she'd talk about control, about keeping yourself in line. Yeah, about not giving in to impulses. I don't know if this counts. Yeah. This is temporary. It has to be. I just need to get myself back to the lab, back to like proper conditions. and then I can stabilise it, and do it properly. This isn't failure, it's just an adjustment. Yeah. Right. Oh. This is tape 20, 30. I don't know, I can't remember. Brilliant start. It's been a week, 2 weeks. I don't know. My dad keeps telling me the date. I just keep forgetting. Haven suspended me temporarily. Apparently, collapsing in the laboratory is frowned upon. Who knew? Mum? Sorry. She's been doing that all week. Not actually, obviously. I know she's dead. I know that. I do keep hearing her though. Sometimes downstairs. Sometimes outside my room. Yesterday I heard her singing. I thought Clara had come back. I went looking for her and nobody there. And that's when I realised it was Mum's song. The one that she used to play on the piano. Not heard it in years. You know the funny thing, when I started taking Apex, I thought I was becoming smarter, you know, faster. I thought my brain was finally keeping up with itself. Turns out I was poisoning myself. Scargill would love to hear me admit that. Everything hurts. My head hurts. I can't sleep. I can't focus. I try to read and then 3 hours go by and it feels like I'm not even turned a page. I keep forgetting where I am. Yesterday I woke up in the garden and my dad was furious. He said I was sleepwalking. Well, maybe I wasn't. Mum? Mum? Will you please stop doing that? No. No. No, you're not real. You're not real. You're dead. You died. I watched you die. Please don't look at me like that. Please. I don't think Apex is finished. I don't mean scientifically, I mean with me. Yeah. It's still there. Somewhere. I just want to sleep. That's all. Just for one night. Good night, Mum. Okay, tape 12. Weeks later, back at Haven, back at work. Apex is technically still shut down. Scargill made that very clear. But I found a way, a tiny way, enough to steady myself, wean off, control the withdrawals, and not huge doses, just fractions. And I'm being careful, obsessively careful, measuring, tracking, documenting, yeah. And I know what's happening to me. I know the risks, and honestly, I don't care. Yeah. Sleep's better. The tremors are almost gone. Cognitive function is better. I can think again. I have to be careful though. One false step, one miscalculation, and it all falls apart. Yeah. But that's what it's about, isn't it? That's part of the work, pushing the limits and testing boundaries and seeing what the mind and body can really handle. Yeah, I'm managing, and it feels good, like regaining a sense of self. Yeah. Wean, not indulge. Control, not surrender. That's the rule. That's what keeps me functional. Okay, tape 13, final. I suppose this is the one that counts, the one where I explain everything, or at least everything I can. Apex. It works. It's not perfect. It's not a miracle, but it's mine. And I've learned limits, control, discipline. Weeks away from the lab, the withdrawals, everything that I thought was trying to break me, shaped me. Sharper, focused. I can think in ways I couldn't before, and I can feel in ways that I choose to feel. I've taken risks. I've lied, concealed, manipulated, but I've done it all with cause. Every calculation, every dose, every note. And it's not about trying to prove something to anyone else. It's about trying to prove something to myself. Yeah, that I can control this, that I can understand it, that I can master it. And I don't know what happens next. Haven, Scargill, the world. None of that really matters right now. What matters is preparation, discipline, knowledge, power. I will continue. I will refine. I will endure. And I will finish what I started. Right, okay. Yeah, I didn't think I'd come back to this. Yeah, it's been 4 years. Yeah, a lot has changed. Dr. Scargill has stepped down, retired officially, and she appointed me as her successor, director of Haven, which I didn't expect, not at the start. The work is clearer, the purpose of it. Control was never an option, I don't think. I'm engaged. Maggie, yeah, she still hates being called Magnolia, still says it sounds like a cheap candle. I call her Mags. She lets me. she's pregnant. I didn't think it's unexpected. She still doesn't know what we do here, and she won't. Some things are better kept separate. Yeah. Right. Okay, right. Again, I didn't think I'd be recording this, but he's here. A boy. Elias. Elias Harrow. Wow. The birth was complicated, but that's not the important part. At first, well, it started straight away, and at first I thought it was an environmental thing, an external factor, but it isn't. Things grow around him. Not slowly, not naturally. They respond. Like, he cries, they wilt. He softens, they bloom. It's beautiful. I ran the numbers, and the Apex formula, it didn't just affect me. Not entirely. The residual presence, the systematic integration, of course, it'd carry over. It's obvious. It's obvious now. He's not a byproduct. He's proof. I've started small observations, nothing harmful, controlled, minimal interference, like light exposure, temperature variance, auditory response, like basic parameters. And the growth, it's the patterns change. It's adaptive. Do you understand what that means? It means it's not just reactive, it's learning. Magnolia wants me to stop. She says he's just a baby. He's not. He's the next steps. The controlled outcome. Experiment 1970 proved it can begin. Apex proved it can stabilise. And Elias proves that it can be born. I have to understand it. I have to. We're only just getting started.